Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. Hope you're having a great week. So as you saw last week, I went to the Scrapbook Expo and I bought two things. I bought a Wink of Stella pen and I also bought a sheet of glitter paper from Crazy Kreations. And I can't tell you how much I really love this glitter paper from Crazy Kreations. It is so sparkly. I'm not a big one for glitter. For some reason, I really like this glitter paper because it sparkles really nicely and brings a lot of life into your creations. And it also is super, super soft. Again, I really wish you could feel this. So I've been teasing you about creating a project using this glitter paper and then also some Copic markers. And I learned this technique while I was at the Scrapbooking Expo. So let's go ahead and take a look at how it's done. So the first thing you're going to need is glitter paper from Crazy Kreations. I wish you could see how much glitter this sheet has on it. It is super amazing and it's super fine. It's very, very smooth. You don't feel the roughness. You'll also need, if you want to do a design like mine, Crazy Kreations also makes these transfers. I'll take them out of the pack here. And these transfers are vinyl transfers. And I'll be doing one of the dresses. So I'm going to turn my paper around. I've already did a little test piece that I've cut off from over there. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel up. It's a vinyl sticker. I'll take it off the page and it sticks all over the place because of the static. So whoops. Let's see if I can get this on without it doing that. Alright. So I'm going to stick this right down onto my page, and I'm trying to get it as close to the side as possible so that way I don't waste any of this paper. Alright, so I've stuck it down onto my paper, just like so. Now to color on this, actually before I do that, we also have these little mittens. Cooking mittens, kitchen mittens, and I'm going to put those on the page as well. So the first thing that you're going to need is two Copics. You're going to need a light and a dark. Whenever I went to the Copics class, I actually got a set of 3 Copics from the workshop. However, you're only going to need 2 of these. So the middle color I'm going to leave aside for now, and I'm only going to use the BG49 and the BG11. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to start off with your lightest color, and you're just going to fill in your object using the lightest color. Just like so. And if you get outside the lines, that's perfectly fine because you will be fussy cutting these afterwards. And some of the glitter will transfer onto your marker, and all you have to do is just kind of brush it off. And who knows, you may just leave it on because you like the sparkle from the Copics. So then after you fill those in, you're going to go with the darkest color, and you're going to feather in the darkest color from the point that's going to be the darkest. So down here at the bottom, I'm going to make my darkest point the ends of the mittens where you would put your hands in, and I'm just going to very lightly put in some dark coloring. That's all I'm going to do on these. Just like that. Then I'm going to go back to my lightest marker and I'm going to start pulling that color out. Just like that. There you go. Now again, if you notice some of the color coming out the side, that's perfectly fine. Or if you accidentally color it over the line, that's perfectly fine because it will get fussy cut and you'll cut it off and no big deal. So let's go ahead and do that with some of these other panels. So I'm just going to fill it in once again. Once again, I'm going to go back in with my darkest, and since the light source is coming from this way, I'm just going to color in right where my dark lines and shadows would be. And you don't need very much dark, just a little bit. Now if you get some transfer onto your marker, all you have to do is just mark on a scratched piece of paper, again just like you did with the glitter, and it'll come right off. Now on such a small area down here, I'm just gonna basically like make an inverse L shape right along where that fold is. And then that way, whenever I take my marker, my light marker again, I'll take it and just smooth it out, just like that. This is super easy, and it creates such a great effect. And people will think you worked hours and hours on it, but this technique, you see how quickly this is going. And just like that, I'm done. Wasn't that easy? And if there's a little bit of glitter on your nib, it's not a big deal. It'll come off on its own eventually, so nothing to worry about. But look at all the interest that you've added just by using those two different colors. So now I think I want to do one of the cupcakes. Alright, for this cupcake, I think I'm going to do the bottom part in blue. And then I have this is a close to my heart, the touch marker. So I think I'm gonna give this a try on the glitter paper and see what happens. Because Copics and the close to my heart markers are very similar. They're both alcohol-based markers. And then for the cherry, I'm gonna use red. So let's go ahead and do the blue first. With your scrap pieces, you can take the chiseled end. You can quickly change the color. And then you can cut this up and make confetti for a shaker card, or you can do a lot of different things with these leftover pieces. So here's the final result. It has the beautiful sparkle to it, and it has a lot of interest in it. Now I did the same thing with the Copic markers, except this one uses 3 Copic markers for shading, giving us the light, medium, and dark. This one only needs 2 in order to create the light and dark. We also, on this one, I added the Wink of Stella pen to it. And I don't like this one as much as I like this one. This one is so much shinier and prettier, and the glitter really brings some beautiful life into this creation. Now you may have noticed I had some scraps left over from whenever I fussy cut out all of those shapes. And what I did with those is I used my Copic markers, and then I took a hole punch, just a regular hole punch, and punched out some circles. So I basically made my own beautiful embellishments by using some of the leftover glitter paper and some glossy accents, and then a little bit of Xyron paper. So these will look great as embellishments on different projects. Now I know the paper is kind of expensive, and that's why I wanted to show you how to stretch it a little bit further so that you get your total money worth out of it. I will go ahead and put the links to all the products that I used in this video down in the description below. So just click that Show More tab, and that will show you exactly what I used, including the little vinyl transfer outline stickers that Crazy Kreations uses. I hope you're inspired to do a little bit of glitter creations, and you can always try this with the glitter paper that you find at Michael's or Joann's or your local crafting shop. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, give a thumbs up down below so that way I know you liked this video and want to see more of me on YouTube. And also guys, if you're not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button up in the top right corner. And you can be subscribed to my YouTube channel, so that way you can get all the great updates whenever I put out a new video. Short and sweet video, guys, but remember, keep it off kilter. Bye! You can try and you can glitz and glam. Sticker paper thing? I'm not explaining this very well. I'm tired.